What I know about mindfulness is that when we're mindful, we just make better choices. When we're paying attention, we just naturally make better choices. The human interface is reducing, and that's certainly in one of the ways that we can reset our system and bring ourselves back to this thing called paying attention. So as we get more automated, which is important, and I'm not saying that we shouldn't be, but as we become more automated, we also have to recognise that there's this thing called the human exchange that we need to captivate and cultivate within and preserve, if it's not for us, for our young people, because our young people are inheriting the new world, and I want to leave the world in better shape than I found it. And so if we can model our capacity to pay attention for our young people, that's going to make a difference in their world. This pay attention effect and 1 minute mindfulness is all about entangling mindfulness practices, mental sit-ups if you like, entangling mental sit-ups into your daily practices of living, so that you're reminded by association to be mindful. Because when we're mindful, we make what? Better choices. And most importantly, which is why I'm here, is it's going to cool off that SOS response in your system and restore an amazing balance and harmony and synchronicity to your system, that when you have that, everything is available to you and everything is possible for you. And particularly, this is what I'm wanting us to model for our young people, because we're endangering their minds at a rapid pace, and unless we can model this for our young people from now, we're in a lot of trouble. If we source our energy from that place of worry and anxiety, the results aren't necessarily going to be great. When we can take those breaths, become more mindful, and source our energy from a more synchronized and powerful balanced state, then we get to make amazing choices and expand our heart in ways to others that makes a real difference out there. Knowledge is for the mind, experience is for the body, and when we can synchronize the two, it makes for a really effective human being. And all of these things may seem really easy, however, think about the habits that you've got into. There is some comedy in it, however, there's also some tragedy in it, that we've allowed ourselves to be so seduced by this technology that we've forgotten on some level about the power of the human connection and the human exchange. And that's essentially what I'm here for, is to hopefully wake you up and reconnect you and renew that, that connection with our ability to expand our hearts towards others, to really benefit those people out there, and particularly our young ones. Our kids are getting less and less and less human interaction. There's a number of ways that you can layer this so that, wow, all of a sudden today I did 100 mental sit-ups. And every time you're doing a mental sit-up, it's not about the sit-up, it's about how it's strengthening your capacity for mindfulness in many other areas across all areas of your life. What I know about mindfulness is that when we're mindful, we just make better choices. When we're paying attention, we just naturally make better choices. And now you have a whole layering of pay attention practices that you can entangle into your day. There's no reason. Who has at least one thing that they know that they could take on board and practice from tonight onwards? Yep, all of you.